Louise, thank you so much for giving your time and your talent to our voter education effort on the future of Social Security.
Well, you're more than welcome.
Well, the message you shared with us today will help voters, especially older voters, understand what's at stake in this upcoming election.
I hope so.
I hope so too. But what I'm curious about, Louise, is after your very long and successful career in film and television, raising a family, enjoying your retirement, what compelled you to step back into this world of politics and to volunteer for this project?
Well, I have done it before. After the first set of commercials, I came back for Cures Now and for the Affordable Care Act. But now it seems so important. I've never been more worried as I am now about what's happening and what is at risk, especially for seniors and people who need more help than others.
Well, you're not alone. A lot of people have those concerns, and that's why this message, I think, is so important. So I was very interested to hear that you hadn't really focused or thought a whole lot about the payroll tax issue until President Trump started talking about it. He's been talking about it since August.
I know, but I didn't know that payroll taxes funded Social Security. I just thought it was going to give rich businesses a break. I had no idea.
Well, now you do.
I do.
And now, because of your work on this project, I think a lot of people that weren't fully aware of it will become aware of it. So we really appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, that scary number of that it will be totally defunded in 2.5 years if he does what he wants to do. That's just so scary.
You know what's really scary, Louise, to me, is I don't think the president has the foggiest idea of how Social Security is funded. It's not just you and a lot of citizens that don't understand it, but you would expect the president to understand it. He doesn't understand it, or he doesn't care, or both.
Yeah.
So, Louise, I think we agree, you and I, that if President Trump is reelected and follows through on this plan or scheme, I think you correctly nailed it, calling it a scheme, Social Security and the well-being of seniors will be at risk.
Not just seniors, too. I mean, besides the retirees, as you explained to me the other day, the survivors and the disabled, I had no idea about that either.
You know, when I talk to younger people, they have no idea either that there are these benefits. Most people don't know that a third of Social Security benefits go to non-retired workers, survivors, spouses, disabled. 3 million children get by in life because Social Security is there for them in the event a working parent becomes disabled or dies young. So this is a family insurance program. So many of us know about the term FICA.
Right. I didn't even know what that meant.
Well, again, you're not alone. FICA stands for Federal Insurance Contribution Act. It's really not a payroll tax. It's an insurance premium. You're buying insurance for retirement, for disability, for death, for your spouse if you die young or become disabled. A good example that I like to use is if you are a 27-year-old worker, as an example, with a spouse and 2 children, you have right now, never mind what happens when you reach retirement age, you have right now about $500,000 in value of life and disability insurance through Social Security. A lot of younger people don't realize that until something bad happens in the family, and then someone might say, well, you ought to check into Social Security. They could help you.
I had no idea until you told me that.
Well, we're getting the message out.
I hope so.
Yeah, and I'm hoping a lot of people will pay attention, and I think they will. You mentioned that you were on television doing ads with Harry and Louise 25 years ago. I can't tell you how many people I run into, and I talk about this project, and they say, oh, I'd be thrilled to meet Louise. So you are a known quantity, and I think your involvement in this will help us.
I care very much.
I know you
I really do.
It's obvious.